Hello friends, how is pink Himalayan salt mined to create stunning salt lamps? Each year, over 2.5 million tons are extracted from Pakistan's Kura salt mine, one of the world's largest. Explore this fascinating farming documentary to see how raw salt becomes beautiful home decor. The Kura salt mine, believed to have been discovered during Alexander the Great's time, is a fascinating geological wonder formed from an ancient seabed over 250 million years ago. Spanning nearly 25 miles, its intricate network of tunnels and chambers reveals glistening formations rich in minerals like iron, which give the salt its iconic pink hue. These unique conditions make the mine one of the largest sources of Himalayan salt in the world. This farming documentary exploring this historic site offers a captivating look at how nature's processes and human ingenuity transform this raw, ancient mineral into a variety of products. From stunning salt lamps to gourmet table salt, cherished for its beauty and utility worldwide. You can see this farming documentary on pink Himalayan salt mining highlights the intricate blend of traditional methods and modern advancements. Skilled miners manually extract salt using tools like hammers and chisels, a technique dating back centuries, but now accounting for only 20 to 30% of production due to its labor-intensive nature. Modern machinery, such as electric drills and conveyor belts, now facilitates over 70% of the 2.5 million tons mined annually, as reported by geological surveys. After extraction, raw salt is sorted by color, clarity, and texture, with less than 10% meeting the criteria for high-quality decorative lamps. Artisans carve and polish these blocks using advanced equipment, while hollowing processes ensure structural stability. This balance of tradition and innovation sustains this historic industry efficiently and responsibly. The assembly in many farming documentaries of Himalayan salt lamps combines precision and functionality, producing over 5 million units annually, according to trade reports. The electrical components, including lamp holders, wiring, and switches, are installed with safety testing to meet global standards like CE and UL certifications. Bases, often crafted from materials like acacia wood or stainless steel, are designed for stability and aesthetics. Strict quality control ensures each lamp, selected from only 10 to 15% of mined salt blocks, is free from cracks, structurally sound, and visually appealing. Eco-friendly packaging emphasizes health benefits and aesthetics, with studies suggesting a 20% annual growth in demand. Despite shipping challenges, salt lamps have become iconic in over 50 countries, adorning homes and businesses with their warm glow and perceived wellness benefits. Environmental and ethical considerations are vital in Himalayan salt production, with sustainability-focused strategies gaining momentum in many farming documentaries. According to geological studies, controlled mining reduces habitat disruption by limiting extraction to less than 5% of total reserves annually, ensuring long-term resource preservation. Waste recycling efforts convert over 30% of leftover or broken salt into products like table salt and bath salts, reducing environmental impact. Labor reports in the farming documentary highlight the importance of ethical practices, with companies adopting international standards to provide fair wages and safe working conditions for over 10,000 miners and artisans in the industry. Experts advocate for scaling such measures, emphasizing that ethical sourcing and waste management not only support environmental goals, but also promote economic stability in salt-producing communities. The Himalayan salt lamp industry faces several challenges, including the overexploitation and potential depletion of resources. The growing global demand for these lamps risks surpassing the sustainable extraction rate, making it crucial to balance resource conservation with market needs. Additionally, the rise of counterfeit lamps poses a significant problem, with fake products often being sold at lower prices, undermining the ethical sourcing of genuine Himalayan salt. Experts stress the importance of educating consumers on how to distinguish authentic salt lamps by examining their color, weight, and origin, ensuring that they support sustainable and ethical practices. As demand continues to rise, promoting responsible sourcing and awareness of counterfeit goods is key to maintaining the integrity of the industry in many farming documentaries.
Wild honey, known for its high value, can fetch up to $784 a pound, but comes with significant risks. The first step in harvesting this honey is to locate the hive. Honey hunters begin by following the bees to their hives on sunny days, as the bees often visit nearby streams to cool their hives. By observing the bees with binoculars, the hunters track them back to the hives. Although modern technologies such as small GPS devices are not mentioned in this farming documentary, they are actually being developed to aid in this process. Once a hive is located, the hunters are outfitted with protective clothing, smoke blowers, and containers for harvesting. In some areas, such as Nepal, large trees or cliffs are home to multiple hives, sometimes as many as 30. Honey hunters climb only using bamboo ladders and ropes, releasing smoke to calm the bees and make them less aggressive. Once they reach the hive, hunters carefully scrape the branches, using smoke to further calm the bees. Their goal is to collect only the honey-filled parts of the hive, leaving enough honey for the colony to survive the winter and rebuild. This careful approach ensures a sustainable harvest as hunters mark the location to return to the following year. The honey collected from these dangerous cliffs is called mad honey because of the neurotoxic effects of the flowers from which the bees feed, which can cause hallucinations. This honey is highly prized, especially in traditional Asian medicine for treating respiratory problems. Before going hunting, villagers inspect and water the bamboo ladders to make them fireproof and safe to use. Hunters use a 12-foot-long stick, called a tango, to cut the beehive, which is then dropped onto a plastic sheet placed 800 feet below. Each nest can weigh between 3.3 and 4.4 pounds, and the nest itself can be up to 30 inches in diameter and 3 feet long. This dangerous tradition is performed every year, with hunters facing life-threatening risks as they scale cliffs that are nearly 9,000 feet high. The extreme danger of harvesting wild honey has pushed its price up to $136 a pound. However, the bees don't always produce the honey they expect, adding to the challenges of this labor-intensive, high-risk tradition. Would you take the same risks as the honey hunters in this farming documentary? Leave comment 1 if the answer is yes. Like and share the video if you have different views with us on how to collect this type of secret target. Wild honey production is limited, but its high economic value drives many farm owners to produce semi-natural wild honey by building artificial hives and offering nature-like food. In the wild, bees primarily eat nectar and pollen, with nectar providing energy and pollen supplying proteins, vitamins, and minerals for growth. A honeybee visits 50 to 100 flowers per trip, and a colony may need 20 to 30 kg of pollen and 50 to 100 kg of nectar yearly. To meet these needs, beehives are usually placed near diverse plants that bloom at different times to ensure a steady food supply. During shortages like winter or drought, beekeepers supplement with sugar syrup. However, the nectar source greatly affects honey quality. Clover nectar yields light, mild honey, while buckwheat creates darker, richer honey. Wildflower honey is more complex, while honey from sugar-fed bees tends to have a less distinct flavor and lower nutritional value. In addition to what Trending Farm shares in this farming documentary, what do you know about bee food? Leave a comment below. Honey harvesting usually takes place in late summer or early fall, after the bees have filled and sealed the hive with wax, indicating that the honey is ready. Beekeepers harvest when the hive is at least 80 to 90% sealed to ensure the humidity is below 18%, which helps prevent fermentation. The process begins by lightly smoking the hive to calm the bees, then using a honey extractor to carefully remove the frames. A heated knife or fork is used to remove the wax caps, exposing the honey. The frames are then placed in a honey extractor, which rotates at speeds of up to 200 to 300 RPM, using centrifugal force to pull the honey out of the hive. This extracted honey is filtered to remove particles such as wax and bee parts, ensuring purity. On average, a healthy hive can produce 30 to 60 pounds of honey per year, depending on location and availability of nectar. The proper timing and handling of the harvest process you see in this farming documentary ensures high-quality honey, while also protecting the health of the hive for future seasons. Royal jelly, like honey, is a valuable product harvested from bees, although it serves a different purpose in the hive. Produced by worker bees to feed the queen and larvae, royal jelly has significant economic value due to its use in health supplements, skincare products, and traditional medicine, where it is prized for its potential immune-boosting and anti-aging properties. An individual hive can produce up to 500 grams of royal jelly per year, with prices reaching up to $300 per kilogram. The harvesting process involves placing a cup of royal jelly in the hive to trigger production, and after 3 days, the beekeeper carefully extracts the jelly using specialized tools such as spoons or syringes. This precise and delicate process parallels honey harvesting, but requires constant attention to ensure the hive is balanced and production is stable. The economic value of honey continues to increase, largely due to its diverse applications in various industries such as food, cosmetics, and medicine. By 2023, global honey consumption is estimated to reach 2.1 million tons, highlighting the growing consumer shift towards natural and healthier sweeteners as an alternative to refined sugar. This demand is driven by growing awareness of the health benefits of honey, such as its antioxidant and antibacterial properties. The cost of honey varies significantly by region and type. While regular honey typically costs between $5 and $15 per kilogram, premium varieties such as Manuka honey can range from $30 to $100 per kilogram. In major markets such as the United States and Europe, growing demand for organic and raw honey has pushed prices even higher, especially as consumers prioritize sustainability and product purity. The global honey market is estimated to exceed $9.8 billion by 2023, illustrating the growing importance of honey in both the daily diet and international trade. As a result, honey has become an important agricultural product, contributing significantly to the economies of major honey-producing countries and attracting much attention in farming documentaries. This farming documentary will give you more information about honey and how millions of tons of honey are harvested from dangerous cliffs. Trending Farm will be back with more documentaries about the uses and combinations of honey with other rare ingredients in the world. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss our future farming documentaries.
Thank you for watching the video. Are you having any problems with your livestock farming? Please share your comments and questions. We are ready to answer. If you like our videos, please like, share, subscribe and recommend the channel to your friends so they can watch too. Hello and see you again.